welcome to Super Evening Coffee with Coach episode number 24. And let me ask a question today. I am so much excited, my dear friend. How many of you, how many of you felt goosebumps? How many of you felt goosebumps ever in your life? At least one time. Today, I have goosebumps. I have someone who is very special, very close to my heart, and he is my guru, my teacher, my mentor, and he is someone very special for me. The day when he accepted my request for coffee with coach, I had tears in my eyes. Let me tell you, my dear friend, he is someone who is my torch. He is someone who is my torch. He used to take that torch and he used to run behind that torch. And I am someone who is following blindly that person. And today you will feel that goosebump. Today you will feel that torch in front of you live. I have someone who is super duper special, and without wasting much time, let me invite the gem of today, the guest of today, episode number 24. Episode number 24 means today we have completed officially 6 months, and it was not easy. I was live when I was in hospital. I was live when I was on bed. I was live when I was with COVID. But कॉफी विद को चलता रहेगा नो मैटर व्हाट कुछ भी हो जाए कमिटमेंट किया है तो करेंगे कुछ भी हो जाए and today I have someone who is also a survivor to have someone who is also a role model for so many people in the world and without wasting much time let me quickly invite my guest my mentor my teacher my role model my torch of my life my guru Bidyut Chatterjee, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for accepting this amazing invite. We are blessed. We are grateful to you that yes, you have given the chance. You allowed me to be present in my Coffee with Coach show, episode number 24. 24 was special for me because we have officially completed 6 months today, and it was not easy.
Thank you. Thank you to be with you in this particular interview. A kind of, really, I'm taking coffee with you only on the virtual line. No problem.
Thank
No
you, sir.
H. And
Thank
I'm
you, sir.
literally enjoying being with you now.
Thank
Anyway,
you, sir.
so how are you?
I'm sir superb. I'm superb. I'm happy, sir. How about you, sir?
I'm fine. And please convey my love to your all listeners and the video means the students and whatever you say, to
Yes,
them.
sir. Yes, sir.
Please convey my love to them as well. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will definitely convey. Sir, how was your day today?
Wow, fantastic. Just right in the morning, it was a bright sun. And since I am in a hilly area, it's a kind of village, named Padampuri. So it's a cool, very, very cool weather now. And right from the morning, the moment we see the sun, you enjoy like anything, I'm telling you.
Perfect,
So
perfect,
it is a nice day. And finally, this evening, till this evening, it went very well.
perfect, perfect. I was so excited since morning I woke up. I was able to visualize that I'm talking to you. I am sharing my experience and I am learning from you, sir. It is more than 10 years now, and I am continuing learning from you something on the other at least once in a month. I am someone who used to follow, I used to talk to you at least once in a month to get some feedback, to get some learning for myself. And now today, I have the chance to share your learning, to share your knowledge with my people, the people who are watching live right now. So I'm thankful to each one of the people, each one of the person who is live joined right now. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining live and listening our experience. Sir, if you allow me, can I ask few questions with you?
For sure.
Perfect. Sir, when I came to the college, when I came in Birla Institute, and I was so much scared that, oh my God, he is my warden and he has very good height. I was not having good height. He has very good height. I was scared by seeing you. So, what is the reason why people are scared with you?
uh, Such a funny questions, it's very difficult to ask. The answer, since it is easy to ask, rather to answer is very difficult. By the way,
Sir,
it all
sir. Before you
depends,
answer,
how people take it. Okay?
yes,
What I'm
yes,
trying to
yes.
say, it all depends, how people take it. Maybe I might have gone sometimes very rude to the students, to maintain the discipline in the hostel. So you might have seen somewhere, somebody might have given you some idea about me that he is the kind of person, be careful and all. Might have the reason, these are the reason might have imprinted in your mind, and then they started getting scared of. Might be the reason. But don't think I'm not the kind of person like the way you thought of, and you got scared of me unnecessarily.
Sir, in future,
Anyway,
I've realized कि when future I've realized after some time when I started talking to you, you are someone who has very soft heart, and you are someone who really care. That is why you become warden, and that is why you started taking those responsibilities seriously. And the day when you told me that if you are responsible for somebody, you have to take the complete ownership. From
yeah,
that day till today, whatever I am taking the charge, I am responsible. Even I am responsible for my life, for my wealth, for my money, for my family, for everything. Because it was your learning which I got in 2009.
yeah. Well, before the very first questions, you mentioned one word. You mentioned a word called knowledge, and you
Yes, sir.
asked me that share your knowledge. Really speaking, I'm one of the biggest uh, fan of uh, Einstein. Have you? I think you have heard of
Yes, sir.
Albert Einstein. His statement, one statement, imagination is more important than knowledge. More important than knowledge. And I love this statement like anything, I'm telling you. Of course, there are a number of statements you might have gone through, but Einstein's that imaginations is such a beautiful thing, such a wonderful scientific, word for which this guy became such a eminent scientist throughout the world. So since you told that the knowledge, yes, I have very little knowledge. I don't have much of knowledge. But the point is, I don't know for what reason or other, I sitting sitting alone right on the roof, maybe in the garden, taking tea. And once upon a time, of course, I was a boozer also. No, Paulo, don't, I'm very frank enough. I used to take whiskey and all. That's not a big issue. But wherever I used to sit, I get into the imaginative world. And the moment you get into the imaginative world, you will get deep inside the universe. And that time you will feel like, oh my God, what Einstein told is literally the fact of the means this technological world. So no doubt. So as you told that they share the knowledge, yes, I am having little bit knowledge and I can share with you. But the
Perfect.
imagination is such a thing which I cannot share with you. It's all
Perfect.
up to you to
Perfect.
develop it's a, of
Perfect.
its own. Okay. So
Perfect.
next please.
Sir, I wanted to understand the day when you realized that you are going to be a teacher. How was the feeling on that day?
Uh, to be very honest, to be very honest, I was in industrial life. I don't know whether you are aware of or not. For
I am.
18 years, I was in Tata Steel, Jamshedpur,
Yes.
and totally in a post of manager. And it was a wonderful life, wonderful life. Means offices like quality was an OLQ. So offices like quality was the kind of life I spent over there. And a time came, I came Bhimtal to see one of my friend called Ajay Ruhela. He was, of course, the professor over here. So it is because of him, somehow or other, I visited this place called the Bhimtal, and I was bemused, totally bemused by seeing the natural beauty around here. And that was the main reason for which I left Tata Steel and joined here. First, I'm going to tell you my feelings of being a teacher. Just share it. It means a little bit, quick, little bit.
Sure,
So
sure, sure. The
after,
stage is
after
yours.
since I like this place, so I told Ajay, is there any chance to be a professor over here? I mean, as a teacher, can I join over here? Well, oh, yes, if you are interested in. So then somehow or other, and I joined. But while joining, really speaking, I was a bit scared of. My God, what I learned years back, and I have to again read those subjects and the chapters and take the class. oh, I cannot be. I just cannot do that. And I will literally, maybe after a month or two, the actor will show me the door. Well, you can go now. So that was the basic point, I had. But after started teaching, I started literally enjoying the young guys, with a lot of means vigorous thinkings, their questions, their queries, their imaginative power. Some few, very few I've seen it, no doubt. But knowledge-wise, okay, smart guys, So coming at, the facing these students was a very interesting part. And then I thought of, okay, let me continue for another 6 months. And a lot of drama I have played during those days, medically unfit and all, and then I left Tata Steel. But being a teacher, uh, it is a very lenient time, cool time, and having a lot of free time to study, think, and motivate the students. And that is the best part I like while I became a teacher and I started talking to the students, So they started coming to my room also, means my personal room. And
Yes.
they started talking to me, maybe hours together, saying, "Sir, आप 4-5 students एक साथ आ जाए, sir, आज आप हमको ये चीज का कुछ पढ़ाई लिखाई का नहीं, something else." So so these are the parts I literally enjoy, and it is a wonderful life being a teacher for almost 17 years.
Perfect. Sir, there is one concern I have. One of my very good teacher, he is also my role model. He has mentioned one statement in his class. If अगर आप कुछ नहीं कर पाते हो तो टीचर बन जाते हो. Is it true?
To certain extent, really speaking, uh, I do agree with him 50%. Really speaking, when I was in the final year of engineering, so during those days in BIT Misra Ranchi, during those days who used to come there for doing MTech, we used to laugh at them. We thought, okay, these guys never got a chance somewhere else, and for the reason they are doing MTech, just passing their time, and then God knows what will happen to them. I used to laugh at them, and a time came for me being a teacher, and I have done MTech also over here, and I used to feel, "Oh, भगवान, हम जिस चीज में हंसते थे भगवान हमको उसी चीज करवा दिया मतलब लो करो तुम." But the
Correct.
fact is, to certain extent, really speaking, जब हम यहाँ being a professor जब हम यहाँ कंटिन्यू किया, so then हमको थोड़ा थोड़ा शर्म भी आता था because मेरा कहीं inner core of my heart, that kind of feelings was still prevailing for quite long. And जब भी कहीं ट्रेन में जाते थे कहीं पे आते थे आप क्या करते हैं तो हम ये चीज छुपा देते थे. I never used to say that I'm a professor or the teacher. I always used to say I'm an engineer in Tata Steel Company. And then it continued for years together, maybe 2 to 3 years. Thereafter, after doing my MTech only, I started telling people, yes, I'm a professor in Birla Institute and all. Whenever. So, to certain extent, कहीं काम नहीं मिलता तो टीचर बन जाता है ऐसा भी 50% I agree.
It
But
might
there
be.
are teachers, I have seen there are teachers, मैंने they are भगवान की तरह है. मैंने
Yes.
I can't believe वो आदमी is made by God. Okay, you go there and teach only. So this is what the feelings I have for few teachers. They are tremendously uh, well educated. I'm not saying that well qualified. Remember it, please. Educations and the qualifications. I hope you can very well distinguish
Both
in
are
between.
different. जमीन आसमान का
Yes,
फर्क है.
yes. Only qualified persons is not going to help because I have seen there are a number of PhD holders, number of MTech holders, and their uh, depth of knowledge, I have measured it very well. So this kind of professors, जिसको भगवान यहाँ पर भेजा ही है कि तुम टीचर बनो, they are really, I respect them. हमारे लिए उसके लिए मैंने सहस्र प्रणाम समझ लेना. They are, yes, 50% I do agree, 50% not.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. In my family, my father is teacher, my mother is teacher, my sister is teacher, my brother is teacher. Only I was someone who have taken the different path to be an engineer, do MCA, and make more money. But ultimately, I ended up becoming a trainer or teacher or speaker or coach.
Since
So
you told that your father and mother and all background you have told me, really speaking, my grandfather was a principal of a school during British regime. During those days, my grandfather was a principal of school, and his grandson is the only grandson who became the professor. His grandsons are all doctors, engineers, and whatnot and whatnot. They're all abroad and all, but I'm the only grandson of him became a teacher or rather professor, you can say.
correct, correct. So, sir, you have spent 17 years being a teacher. You might have observed so many students. You might have studied the mind of so many students, so many people in the college or outside the college. So, according to you, what is the biggest roadblock nowadays students are facing which they can improve for their growth?
Your questions are very, no doubt, having a lot of depth. But the point is, I've observed students, BIT Mesra, I'm
Birla
BIT
Virta.
Mesra is coming, Birla Institute of, I mean, the college where you read. The point is, I've seen there are students, and overall, my 16 years of experience with those students, I felt personally, but it's personal, my total typical, my personal feelings don't equate with others and all.
Mhm,
I
mhm.
felt they need a lot of consistency, and they should strive upon that what their aim is. It is, so they join the Birla Institute, probably means I sometimes wonder, means my overall understanding is this: they joined the college with an intention that I will become an engineer. You see, please listen to me very carefully. They joined the college with an intention that he will become an engineer, means he will get a degree after 4 years. But they don't join to become a real industrialist, real entrepreneurs, maybe some other kind of job. There are thousand numbers of fields where they can play with, they can work with, they can do any damn thing, but they don't see those things. They join first. They want to become engineers, then they think that what I have to do. But before joining engineering, anyone, I mean, all the students should think that what he will try to achieve, whether he is going to become a entrepreneurship, he will do entrepreneurship, or he will try to become I mean, the farmer having a huge farming land, or he is going to do something else. Then he should think that okay, now I will get into the engineering because this line will help him to get into this, fulfill his aim. But unfortunately, their aim is to join engineer, to become an engineer. After engineer, what will they do? That is not the right way. So right in the beginning, my feelings is this, that the students should think that what is their aim first and how to achieve it. For that, is it required that he is to go for an engineering? Yes, he should. If not, then he should join something else. But here I found they come here to just to get a degree engineering. That is not the right
Yes,
thing.
yes,
So that
yes.
is the kind of feelings I am having.
Totally agree with you, sir. The thing is, when I have started studying the people, I have completed more than 50 one-on-one session, and I have completed more than 20 on school campus presentation or software development or soft skill development training. I have observed there are two reasons people are doing engineering. Number one, to get the job. I mean, to make money. Number one is to make money. And number two, they don't know what to do. So, okay, चलो engineering कर लो कुछ नहीं पता है तो.
Correct.
So this is the two reason which I have realized, and I have seen more than 60% people they are doing engineering, but they are not able to perform better in their corporate because they were not sure what to do. They are
Yes.
coming. Not only me, there are so many coaches in the world. They are coming even after the job. They are coming that I am not satisfied with my nokri. Now what to do? And you have already taken the right wrong step. Now what we can do? So we are
Yeah.
only just helping them to grow in their current existence. We cannot do anything because जो कुछ गलत हो चुका अब भैया आप क्या कर सकते हैं.
Correct. ठीक बोले हो.
Now, sir, next question which I wanted to talk to you. related to placement, because there are so many people who are right now watching, and they might be an student, they might be still in the college, maybe third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh semesters. So my question is, there is one point, there are students, they used to depend on the college, they used to depend on the college कि मैंने admission कराया है, now college will give me job. On campus नहीं हुआ, if they are not getting companies in the college, they used to blame to the company, they used to blame to the college. So what is your point of view on those set of people?
I totally disagree. Totally disagree. You see,
Might be, sir.
I really don't know. Your question is very genuine question. Why the students? Forget about the students of our college. I have seen students of our college. I really wonder during this vote season. You see, right now all voting is going on. This what they say. This नेता will ये हमें नौकरी क्या नौकरी को क्या बोलता है हमको
Job.
जॉब नहीं मिल रहा है हमको हम बीएससी पास किए हैं हम बीए पास किए हुए हैं हम अभी नहीं नहीं उसको और हिंदी में कुछ बोलता है बेरोजगार हाँ क्या बेरोज हिंदी में बोलता
रोजगार
है
नहीं मिल रहा
बेरोज कोई रोजगारी नहीं है मेरा कोई नौकरी नहीं है इस टाइप से and I really wonder these guys and our students, those who used to blame the college that okay, college हमारे लिए नौकरी के लिए कुछ नहीं कर रहा है या तो this guys, those who says that ये नेता हमारे लिए कुछ नहीं कर रहा है, ये नौकरी नहीं लगा रहा है. ये I sometimes wonder, how come such kind of thinkings come in their mind? They should feel that okay, I am confident enough, I have got the degree, now I have to show my skill to the world. People will call me. Why should I run after the job? I think it's a job. The persons who is looking for his own production, they will look for you. But
Yes.
unfortunate part is they are simply having the degree. They never have tried to really learn the skill of the engineering. They never learn the skill of the some other lines and all. And they used to blame Neta कि हमें नौकरी रोजगार ही नहीं हो रहा है, हमें रोजगार नहीं दे रहा है. So similar way, even in the college, students who feel that it should be like there should be at the campus interview. Unfortunately, it is not their only problem. It is the management problem also because nowadays all academics and means generally I have seen it. They are all money-minded people. They are filling more and more students just to earn money. Whether this really the students are becoming an engineer or not, they are none of their botheration. Whether they are becoming a quality engineer or not, they are least of their botheration. So what they used to do to attract the people, they will say that okay, campus interview and this, that, lot of things they used to organize. It's not. I don't. I don't like it. No, I literally don't like it. What I
Right.
like is this: student, you are coming here, studying it, getting degree. During that time, you learn everything to a level that okay, you become a persons, industry will look for you to come and join us. Okay, you need to
Correct.
go somewhere, many places you have to apply, but I'm sure that kind of persons only will get the job. Those who expecting कि हमको चम्मच से अब प्लेट में खाना ला दिया अब हमको चम्मच उठा के खिला भी दो it is not possible. It is not
Perfect.
possible.
Perfect.
And those who is having such kind of attitude, I I have disregard for them. That's all.
Yes, yes. Sir, I have realized since last 5 years I'm into this coaching industry, career coaching, and I have realized there are few colleges, they really don't care ki when you are going off campus, what skill you need. They really don't care. There are few colleges, they really don't care. You are in my institution, you will teach what I want. There are few institutions, they really don't care कि आपको employability skill की जरूरत है. There is a famous quotation by Dr. Kalam: the biggest problem in India is not employment. I will repeat: the biggest problem in India is not employment, it is employability, the skill set required. It is the problem. And since I became a coach, I started training to the people to in a career growth. My dream career hub, my company came into the existence because of this quotation only, because I was seeing that there are so many people, they don't know how to prepare resume, how to talk effectively during the interview, how to do the negotiation, how to become the brand, they don't even know. And since last 5 years, I am proud to say that more than 3,500 people, they got the job, and I was the catalyst for them.
I totally agree with
And
you.
I have seen, I have seen there are few colleges, they really don't care. Employment skill का मतलब zero. Even in my college, I got some knowledge of soft skill, I got some knowledge of aptitude, I got some. So my college, Birla Institute, at least they were taking some steps. But there are so many college here in India itself, they don't care.
That's right.
Coming to my next
You're,
question, sir, it is personal
yeah.
question if you allow. I wanted to know your struggle since the childhood. You are now retired. It's now. I wanted to know your struggle. See, people don't care what is your win. People do care what was your struggle and how you have survived to be here. So I
Uh,
wanted to know so that I can get inspired. I can learn something from your struggle. I can get some learning from your challenges, and I can improve myself.
okay, let me go deep into my past. I
Please.
remember, I still remember, when I was in probably class one or class two, और तुम लोग वो जमाना नहीं देखा होगा. हम लोग जो जमाना हैं उस टाइम में बहुत सारा होता था, बंदर नचाने आता था. ऐसा ऐसे करके रोड साइड बंदर नचाने वाला, सांप नचाने वाला, बैल एक एक बैल ले आता था, उसको घुमाता था क्राउड में एंड बोलता था वट एवर यू आर एनी विश, तो दो हाथ से मुट्ठी में ले लो, एक हाथ में ये विश, इस हाथ में ये विश, और वो विश को पकड़ के रखो. अगर गाय आगे तुमको ये वाला छू दिया तो समझ लेना वो विश फुलफिल हो जाएगा.
Yes,
हमको
sir.
वो क्लास वन का बात याद है. तब मेरा विश क्या था, रियली स्पीकिंग, टू गो अब्रॉड. ओनली विश, रियली स्पीकिंग, क्लास वन से मेरे को एक बहुत बड़ा विश था कि आई विल गो अब्रॉड, हमको फॉरेन जाना है. ताज्जुब का बात है, why this came into my mind? It is all because my own uncle, he was in Canada. He is also, of course, a doctor and from Oxford University, and he is still, of course, sorry, he continued from London for long life, and then came back to the Canada and all. So because of him, I had a strong attractions to go abroad. अच्छा, अब्रॉड जाएंगे, जैसे इंजीनियरिंग डिग्री हम पहले बोल रहे थे कि इंजीनियरिंग डिग्री करना है. अरे आगे क्या करना है वो नहीं है खाली, तो हमारा वो थॉट था. ये जब देखा कि मेरा ये थॉट है तो फुलफिल हो ही नहीं सकता, ये तो बेवकूफ सपना. जब बड़ा होने लग गया, समाव अदर पढ़ते 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 जो भी करते, समाव अदर हम इंजीनियरिंग डिग्री तो आ गया. अब मेरा नेक्स्ट था आइडिया कि आई विल गो अब्रॉड. बट सिंस since you have asked such a personal question, I openly telling you, I dare enough to tell you that
Yes.
I was in love with some girl, during my college days, and it was the only hamper for which I could make it to go abroad. Really speaking, and I know maybe in future somebody will listen to me. It doesn't matter to me, you know. So the point is, because of her only I couldn't go to abroad, and somehow or other I continued in India and joined some company in Bombay. During that time, totally passing, just after passing out from engineering, I joined a company, very small company. I still remember during those days, my salary was 1,250 something. The very first salary, 1,250. So हम लोग तीन इंजीनियर मिलके कहाँ का पता नहीं, एक साउथ का था, एक था, हम लोग तीनों मिलके एक जगह भाड़े में रहता था. And the rent
Holy man.
was, I used to spend 500 rupees from my pocket, and another guy five, and another guy five. So उस जमाने में जब हम उस घर में रहते थे, you see, it was such a terrific, I mean, the painful life. And that painful life, no doubt it was a painful, but it was a very challenging as well. कभी कभी ऐसा भी दिन गुजरा है मेरा, तुमको सच बता दे रहे हैं कि रात का खाना नहीं है उस दिन. And we all three vagabond roaming around here and there, what to do. So suddenly we find that some ठेला is going, जा रहा है, ठेला में दिन भर का फालतू बनाना पड़ा हुआ है, उसको बेच के बाकी बेच दिया, ये सब पड़ा हुआ लेके घर जा रहा है. We used to call him, भाई को रुको, हमको 5 रुपया में एक डजन दे दो केला, क्योंकि उससे पैसा भी नहीं है हमारे पास कि हम बड़ा कोई अच्छा खासा किसी रेस्टोरेंट में जाके डोसा भी खाएं. That paisa was not there with us, even with all three, हम तीनों के तीनों ऐसे वेगाबॉन्ड थे. तो उसी तरह से किसी तरह से ऐसा ऐसा हम लोग, ऐसा भी दिन गया है, ऐसा भी दिन गया है कि जबकि हमको इंजेक्शन लगाने का पैसा नहीं है, तो तुम पैसा दो यार, तुम दो, वो दो, ये दो. दिस इज द काइंड ऑफ लाइफ. वी यूज टू स्लीप ऑन द फ्लोर. सिंपली हम लोग कोई बेड नहीं था, तीनों का बेड नहीं था, सिर्फ गद्दी था. जमीन पे गद्दी बिछाओ, सो जाओ, उसी से उठो, फिर दूसरा दिन ड्यूटी जाओ. सो दिस वर आवर लाइफ. एंड हम लोग रनिंग लोकल ट्रेन, बस, ये सब पकड़ के भीड़ में जाना आना, ड्यूटी करना इन बॉम्बे. इट वाज द टफेस्ट लाइफ, पेनफुल लाइफ, येट चैलेंजिंग. Yet challenging in what sense? Because we have the aim to do something in the future. We have to go up and up. So if we can't think vertical, never will we can go up. And that was the idea. We feel it. Okay, let it. We take it as a challenge and let's continue. So they were the very toughest life. And I will always say, कभी भी कोई भी लड़का किसी को भी अगर एक नौकरी मिलता है तो he must continue for certain time, certain period, feel the pain of it, see the world, how tough it is to means to fight with, and this is how he will be seasoned. तब वो बच्चा तब क्या होता है ना, सीजनड होने लगता है, जैसे लकड़ी को बहुत दिन से बाहर फेंक के रखा जाता है फॉर सीजनिंग, उस तरह से वही स्टूडेंट सीजन होते 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 मे बी आफ्टर ईयर और 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 he will become a quality engineer या तो quality product बन के निकाल आता है, and then he can face the माने by the time he has seen many kind of persons around him, he can judge who is good, who is bad. He knows what is to be done, what is not to be done. This kind of decision he will start making, and he will always go right. But he has to face challenges. कोई चीज हम बोले ना कि कोई चीज जस्ट मांगा और मिल गया जिसको हो गया, will be a pampered kind of boy or kind of pampered engineer. He will do nothing in the life. Anyway, this is the challenge I had right in the beginning of my, the life of my service. Thereafter, उनको पास वो सब करते करते time came. I joined Nelco. I joined Tata Steel, Jamshedpur, and after Tata Steel, I felt literally it was a life of totally officers. I think whether you have seen the picture called the officers and the gentleman. I was literally like an officer. जैसे तुमने बोला कि हॉस्टल में सर आप डरावना थे हॉस्टल इंचार्ज. Yes, Tata Steel also when I was the manager, हमारा जितना सुपरवाइजर जूनियर इंजीनियर्स जो भी था हमसे थोड़ा सा डर से ही रहता था कि ना हम गलत चीज को सपोर्ट नहीं करेंगे, जो है सही है तो सही है, नहीं तो नहीं. I'm sorry. So it was the kind of thing, and I always try to see that he should be totally disciplined. ये नहीं कि entertainment नहीं, nothing of that sort. So this is how my private life uh, gone right up to this stage.
Perfect.
Next,
Thank you,
please.
sir. I was able to relate my life when you were telling that ठेला से 5 रुपए का केला लिया, आप बिना गद्दे का सोए. And I was able to relate my life that how I have survived from my life. It was very painful when I slept without food. It was very painful when I slept on bus stop, when I slept on airport without even food. When I lost my job in 2017, even my family is not aware. I had loan on my head and I had so many responsibilities, but I am someone who is a survivor. And I can see why we are connected right now, because you are also someone who is a survivor. That is why God made us to connect. Okay? That is why God made us to talk. That is why God made us to help each other.
Amar, I must tell you one thing. After listening to you, I feel that you are literally a successful students whom I taught. Because why I'm saying the successful, you see, after all, success uh, is a term. It's a kind of term one use to say that okay, whether his aim is achieved or not. What is their aim? What is his idea about it to do, or what is he wants to in future he wants to get it, whether he got it or not. If he has got it, I will say it is a success. So aim is, and then in the success there are a number of things like become a famous, becoming a rich person, becoming a rather famous, rich, wealthy, whatever the thing. So different people have got different kind of aim. Whereas in your case, I find that you want to stand upon by your own platform. Nothing doing बना के मेरे पास एक platform खड़ा कर दिया और हम उस पर आके खड़े हो गए. Like अच्छा कुछ भी हम कुछ मेरा एग्जांपल आ रहा था, हम बोलना नहीं चाहते हैं. I should not take the name. But the idea is जो तुमने किए हो, तुम खुद का हिंदी में जिसको पता है ना, खुद पैर में खड़े हुए हो. And that is the success. सक्सेस डजंट हैव एनी मेजरिंग स्केल, कि ये सक्सेसफुल हो गया। और जैसे बहुत कोई बोलता है कि तुमने प्यार किया वो तो फेलियर हो गया बिकॉज तुम उससे शादी नहीं किया। लेकिन शादी प्यार करके अगर शादी कर लिया, अरे ही इज अ सक्सेसफुल लवर। नो, आई डोंट बिलीव इन दिस केस because that is a different issue and this kind of is a different issue. So success in this case is to stand on your own platform to achieve the aim what you have in your mind. So in your case, you think as you were telling that a lot of pain and a lot of the challenges you have also faced, yet facing everything, you are at this particular stage, you are interviewing me and you are sitting with me on the coffee this evening. So I literally, may God bless you. I always feel that ऐसा हमारा students होना का है. And the moment I see students like you, I feel proud of. कि
Thank you,
हमको
sir.
तब ऐसा लगने लगता है कि अरे ये मेरा स्टूडेंट आज यहाँ पर है। अरे वो एक हिंदी में हम कभी कभी बोलते थे किसी किसी स्टूडेंट को, लाइक मे बी यू विल आल्सो हाउ फ्यूचर बहुत कुछ देखना है तुमको। का चेला गुरु 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 गुड़ बन के रह गया, चेला शक्कर बन के निकल गया। So
Chela
I want
Shakti.
to see you like a sucker.
Thank you, sir. It's actually a blessing for me if you are treating me like this. It was not easy, but yes, I was
I
able
know.
to fulfill my commitment. My father used to say, "वो मंजिल ही बदनसीब थी जो तुम्हें पा ना सकी," and that statement I have written down in my room, in my books, in my everywhere. वो मंजिल ही बदनसीब थी जो तुम्हें पा ना सकी, and I started creating my own मंजिल.
Good. I really like it. बहुत अच्छा लगा ये सुन के।
And sir, now coming to my next question, which is we are running out of time now also, but yes, I'm thankful to you that you gave me time in this coffee with coach. Sir, what is your favorite book?
हमको सबसे बचपन में हमको सबसे ज्यादा मैंने इमेजिनेटिव वर्ल्ड में लेके जाने का एक ही था, दैट इज द नेम ऑफ द बुक इज जर्नी टू द मून, रिटन बाय जूले वर्सन। ओके, जूल वर्नेज, ऐसा आपको नाम याद नहीं आता, उतना अच्छा तरह से भूल गए हैं, जूल वर्नेज। ओके, एंड उसका बाद जब कॉलेज वॉलेज में आ गए हैं, उस सब हम तब स्कूल में थे। जर्नी टू द मून, मे बी इट इज रिटन बाय जूल वर्नेज, तुम कभी
Yes,
पता लगा लेना, हमको तो याद नहीं है।
I heard
एंड
that name, sir.
हाँ, सो वो किताब जब पढ़ा था, बाप रे बाप, हम चांद चले गए थे भाई। आई वेंट राइट अप टू द चांद, और वहां पर हम आदमी हैं कैसे कैसे टाइप का। सो दैट काइंड ऑफ इमेजिनेशन यू मस्ट हैव। आज का दिन में, अच्छा, दैट वाज द ड्यूरिंग माय क्लास आवर, मींस स्कूल आवर डेज। बट देयर आफ्टर जब हम कॉलेज में पढ़ने के फाइनल ईयर से निकल गए, इंजीनियरिंग करने लगे, तब हम आई केम अक्रॉस अ बुक कॉल्ड द ब्रीफ हिस्ट्री ऑफ टाइम, and that is the beautiful book written by Stephen Hawking. Okay, वो किताब जब पढ़े हम, तो यही बता रहे हैं, हमको न्यूटन के ऊपर, जो इतना फेमस साइंटिस्ट माना जाता था, हमको न्यूटन के ऊपर बहुत गुस्सा आने लग गया। देन हमारा एक अलग सा फीलिंग्स आ गया उसके ऊपर, एंड हमको पसंद नहीं आया उसका बाद से। उस किताब को पढ़ने के बाद द वेरी रियलिस्टिक पार्ट ऑफ द लाइफ ही हैज मेंशन्ड अबाउट द न्यूटन, आई वाज वंडरिंग कि स्टीफन हॉकिंस इस टाइप से लिख सकता है। बट दैट्स कीपिंग अपार्ट, व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से, वो जो टाइम डायलेशन का कॉन्सेप्ट आया जब, तब हम ताज्जुब हो गए कि अरे माय गॉड, टाइम डायलेशंस का ये चीज हो सकता है। एंड अगेन दैट इमेजिनेशंस, सो हमको पता नहीं क्यों, आई लव टू इमेजिन, आई लव टू बी इन द इमेजिनेटिव वर्ल्ड। और हमको इतना अच्छा लगता है, राइट इन द बिगिनिंग एज आई टोल्ड यू, जब भी हम अकेला भी बैठते हैं तो क्या क्या नहीं देखते हैं, कहाँ कहाँ चल जाते हैं, बैठे रहते हैं लेकिन कहाँ चले जाते हैं। सो दीज आर द टू बुक्स हमको बहुत ज्यादा इन्फ्लुएंस किया इन माय लाइफ, बहुत इन्फ्लुएंस किया।
Perfect. Thank you, sir. Sir, we are moving towards end of this session. We don't
Oh
have
please,
much time.
okay.
Uh, what is one message which you want to give to the youth nowadays? They are struggling for their career. What is one message if you want to give?
I will say in a very easy language, face whatever the challenge is coming in front of you, just face it and overcome it. That's all. इससे ज्यादा
Yes,
हम कुछ नहीं बोल सकते हैं।
yes. It's
That's the only thing I can
very
say in a very
simple
easy
but
manner.
very powerful. Yes.
Thank you.
Coming towards the end of the session, sir. Before I ask my last question, Do you have any question for me?
For you only.
Yes.
Okay. What is your aim next? What is your
So
next aim? अभी तुम क्या कर रहे हो? ये अभी जो हो उससे और आगे आगे क्या सोच रहे होगे?
I have some multiple goal for this year. My first goal, I'm writing a book, How to Get Your Dream Job, that is in progress. Number one. Number two, my application in TEDx stage in progress. It was rejected once. Now again, I have applied for TEDx stage. This is number two. And number three, this year 2022, I want to impact 10,000 lives in their career growth. So for this year itself, I have these three important priority.
My God, बहुत हाई प्रायोरिटी रखते हो. बहुत अच्छी बात है. आई विश बहुत अच्छा करो और अच्छा से रहो. भगवान तुमको साथ दे. विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट. ओके.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Now my last question. What is your success principle? What is your one success mantra which you are following since a long time and you will follow till your lifetime?
पता नहीं मेरा लाइफ में तो हमको लगा कि हम जो भी आज तक बने हैं, जो भी किए हैं, यहां तक आए हैं, मेरा एक फीलिंग्स बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग फीलिंग्स जनरेट हुआ है. मेरा हार्ट, मेरा माइंड, कहीं पर भी बोलो कि friends are very very important playing role. Friends are playing very important role to put you or rather to achieve your successful life. Success means my own success. You need not to bother that. You should not measure my success by your own scale. बहुत कोई success means कितना पैसा बना लिया, कितना बड़ा घर बनाया, कितना सारा कार रखा है. That is not the success. Again, I'm telling you, right in the beginning, I told you. Whatever your aim is, if you achieve it, is a success. So I felt the friend circles, yeah, the good friendship is the one of the most important criteria in my life. फ्रेंड्स ही हमको आज तक कहीं ना कुछ होते हम वही लोग का चक्कर में हम कहीं ना कहीं थे, कहीं से कहीं आ गए. तो आई हाँ यस यस. और इसमें से मैं अभी एक बात बताना चाह रहा हूँ. भगवान जाने कभी ये यूट्यूब कभी कोई मेरा वही फ्रेंड देखेगा कि नहीं. उसमें से हम 3 नाम अभी लेना चाह रहे हैं, इफ यू परमिट मी.
Yes,
वन,
please, sir.
मिस्टर लोकेंद्र गोस्वामी, द वेरी फर्st friend of mine. Second, Bhuvaneshwar Singh. And third, Ajay Ruhela. These are the 3 friends I have faced in my life. And because of these 3 guys, kahan se kahan hum aaye hue hain. Because they are my kind of steps of the stairs, you can say.
Perfect. Sir, can I also use three name if you allow?
Oh, please.
My first name goes to आशीष नेगी. एक बार क्या हुआ, मैं हॉस्टल में बैठा था और लैपटॉप टूट गया. So Ashish Negi has used one statement. These are the physical things. Don't worry about the physical things. Focus on your now. Focus. Move on. This was the statement. कि कभी भी भौतिक चीजों का गम नहीं करना चाहिए. That was the statement, and I still remember that. Number two, I wanted to say thank you to Shashank Dhar Joshi. He is one of my very close friend. My classmate was from Birla. I remember I missed my train. I got selected. I got offer from Infosys, and the train was morning 5 o'clock, and I was in the impression that the train is evening 5 o'clock, and I was sleeping during that time, and I missed that train. So Sasank the Joshi has booked my ticket. He paid money. He booked the ticket, and I was able to reach Infosys Mysore to attend my training, and that was the changing moment in my life. From that day till today, I never look back. So I would like to say Ashish Negi and Shashank the Joshi. Third one is Ajay Mehta. I got my first job in Delhi Karol Bagh because of Ajay Mehta. Yes, but sir was there for his back. But Ajay Mehta has taken the step to call me and to ask me to go for interview. So I wanted to say thank you to those 3 people. I know those 3 people. Anyway, they will watch this video and they will feel good that yes, I am grateful to each one of them.
Good, good. You see, that is the reason, because of my 3 friends. हमको ऐसा critical time में help किया है. I never will forget this thing. My wife, I also used to convey this thing. I mean, हमने मेरा wife से भी ये बात बोलता हूँ कि मेरा दोस्त ही मेरा kind जिंदगी का एक बहुत बड़ा important role है. So please don't कोई चीज में मेरे दोस्त के लिए अगर हम कुछ सोचते हैं, कुछ करते हैं, तो उसमें बीच में कभी कुछ मत बोलना प्लीज. एंड दिस इज हाउ आई एम रियली, आई लव टू बी गुड. मीन्स तुम भी अच्छा फ्रेंड्स बनना सबका,
Thank
और
you, sir.
अच्छा फ्रेंड, जो फ्रेंड है उसको भी बहुत अच्छा से प्यार से उसकी इज्जत भी करना है, ठीक है.
Thank you, sir.
वेल,
Thank you, sir.
थैंक यू सो
I'm
मच.
blessed to have you here in my show. We are grateful, we are thankful. And if you allow, can we close the show?
Oh, please, thank you so much. Well
Thank you
done.
everyone for watching this Coffee with Coach episode number 24. It was an amazing, inspirational show. We have learned so many things by Sir, and now we are grateful to him. Next week, we have an amazing guest. His name is Rahul, and he is an entrepreneur. He will help you to understand how to restart your journey as an entrepreneur. Till then, keep learning, keep signing. I'll see you sharp evening 6 p.m. with another episode Coffee with Coach. Tata, bye bye. Take care.